this is not an old game. So this is Project Gorgon. That's very loud. It's technically new. 1.0 came out like a week or two ago, but it's very inspired by old-ass MMOs that people who are 1,000 years old play. And I used to play those games as a kid. So I got this and I thought, sure, I'll give it a look. It is a very not serious game. It's kind of a shitpost. It's like, take an old MMO and make all of the writing and dialogue shitposty. That's pretty much what this is. I'll give you an example. Elves. Elves are forest-loving, sex-addicted, and obsessively clean. This is the character creation, and then you also have horny furries, horny elves. The humans don't say they're horny, but if you click on race law, and you go to elves, you'd be surprised how horny they are. So basically, everybody's horny, canonically speaking, right? That's an important intro to the game. I'm going to show you my my character. This game is very, very silly. It's very silly and dumb, but it is entertaining, and there's no sub fee, which is a mandatory for me. You hung out with Mushroom Jack. Excellent. I would like to fix the resolution because this looks kind of botched. There you go. Job done. Resolution resolved. I can tab out still as well. So, you don't have... This game doesn't have like a job or class system. You don't make a mage or a priest or a rogue. You just make some random naked dude on a beach. Classic RPG intro. And whatever you pick up determines what you do. For example, my build is Ratman build. Look, little Steve. So my guy is half Ratman, half, there's a skill line called Psychology. Psychology is basically look at this skill. This skill is called Tell Me About Your Mother. It's mesmerize, it's like crowd control. So the Psychology line is basically being a shit poster, and it upsets your enemy so much that it debuffs them and hurts their feelings and does damage. That pretty much sets the tone for the rest of the game. If you think that's dumb, it's because it is. Interesting is a good word for it. It's... Oh yeah, and people play music too. So if you're bored, you can go home and just sit here and music plays. I think you like buffs for it and stuff. So if you're familiar with like... Oh yeah, there's lots of like half-naked elves going around. I don't know why. I guess because they're horny. Part of the lore. So you basically build your character based on what you equip. So I'll give you an example. Sword. So if I click this, watch this bar. So this is my psychology bar, right? This means that my character is half Ratman, half psychology. If I click this, my guy is now half Ratman, half sword wielder. So you basically level up. You level up swords. Think of this game as a multi-class. You're two classes at once, and you can switch them whenever you want out of combat, depending on what you do. So they start at level 1, you level them up, and you unlock new ones. I think there's like 30, 40 skills. These are all skills. There's a skill line called dying. Every time you die, you get die XP. It's pretty dumb. This is a very, very silly game. It's not if you're looking for something serious and like, you know, highbrow, this is not the game for you. But it is goofy. And I do like the flexible class system. I'm gonna grab this. Give me that egg. Pretty much everything you do gives you XP. So you saw me pick up an egg, foraging XP. I'm gonna go and grab a fish with my bare hands. If I can remember the buttons. Can I grab this yet? There you go. Grabbed a fish with my bare hands. I got fishing XP. The way that real fishermen do it. We don't do that fishing rod crap. Real men catch them with their bare hands. But yeah, everything you do gives you XP. If you walk into grey areas, you get cartography XP, so you're an explorer. Things like that. I think even when you get hit, you get endurance XP. So everything you do is an XP of some sort of bar. I'm just swimming to like the first dungeon so I can show you how combat works. Combat's interesting. So this is the sewers. Yeah, hold on. Where's my rat? Where's little Steve? I think I've lost my dude. I think I lost my buddy. I will say, I love having pet classes, but in this game, if your pet dies, that is very loud. Let me fix the volumes. Also trying to drown. Oh fuck, drown. Okay. Let me just change this real quick. Why is it so loud? Oh, that would be why. Hold on. I'm gonna max everything. I'm gonna tweak the master volume and then tweak this. Nice. I can't do 69. There we go. Right, let's try that. See if that's better. Yeah, so if your rat dies, you have to go all the way back to town to resurrect it, which is really bad and shitty, but that's how it's set up. You have to get your first aid skill up really high to resuscitate your rat, which is kind of a bummer. I wish you hadn't shown this, because now I want to play it, and MMOs take too much time. There's you can play the demo on Steam for free if you're curious. I will say, oh yeah, there's also mushroom XP. You see that? Myonic XP, mushroom XP. I'm an expert mushroom man. I will say the tutorial, the intro to the game, is rough. Like it's really rough to get through. I think the game gets, I would say, playable once you're out of the first area, at least by my tastes. Because there's a lot of, I don't know, I don't like the first area. It's like an island, there's a bunch of random horny elves and stuff, you know, but it's a bit, I don't think I can go back there to show you what it is. Did I mute the music? That's weird. Or maybe the dungeons don't have music. Feels really oddly silent. So yeah, this is the first dungeon. There's a chest there? I think the chest is down this way. And the game has like random shit spawning on the ground. That's still really loud. I'm gonna turn the sound effects down more. So right now, oh, my animal handling leveled up. So, you know, like Guild Wars 2? If you equip, yes, there's burying corpses XP. You know in Guild Wars 2, if you equip a bow and a sword, you get new bow skills and new sword skills, right? So what you equip chooses your XP. Same thing here. I'm gonna, oh. Compassion is your burying XP, which is really funny. Let me just kick little Steve. Resummon him. There you go, he's level 12 now. I don't know why there's no music. But yeah, lots of like random loot appears, so I'm gonna take all of it. Because I'm poor. And I need the money. Now, if I go left, this is just easy shit. I think there's traps, oozes, and, you know, baby enemies. I've never been able to go this way because there's like a million ads, and they all, if you get swarmed by 1,000 dudes, you're gonna get your butt cheeks slapped. I mean, we can try. Worst case scenario, I die, and you can see me get death XP, which is quite amusing, I suppose. I should probably use my animal skills. I'm just using my swords right now. Psychology is like a debuff support line. Sword is just damage, obviously. You see that? That basically teaches you to yell like an animal. So I just roar at them for damage. So this is where I die. You see that room up there? There's like 50 enemies up there. If I go too far, I'm gonna get murderized. And again, if I die, not a big deal. You get death XP. If your rat dies, you got to go all the way back to town to res them, which is really, really bad. But that's the way the game is. I want to try and show you some. I'm trying to show you some of these rat skills. So the skills I have down here for the rat are basically like kill command. If you've played WoW, very similar. Buff their damage. You can do this, which is a taunt. It makes them run to you and protect you and taunt enemies off you. Wouldn't recommend that because you are much tankier than your rat. Oh god. Right. You see that? My rat just ran up there and pulled 1,000 mobs. Luckily, you can instantly dismiss your rat before drama happens. The paving in here is not very good, I will say. Can I? Okay, there you go. Because I feel like playing a pet class in this is trying to navigate how awful the paving is for your little buddy. It's a lot to deal with, and if he dies, you're kind of screwed. I thought it said Aerith. I was like, the one from FF7? Kind of weird. Yeah, these are all like public areas. I don't know if this game has private instances. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm going to try and pull these back. I don't really want to deal... I don't want to deal with 1,000 enemies at once. Also, I'm going to switch to psychology so you can see me yell at enemies. Because it's vaguely amusing. There you go. We're ready to insult our enemies. I just called him a really, really bad word. And that killed him. I just feared him. You're basically just shit-talking them so badly that their feelings get hurt and it takes damage. It's quite amusing. Oh, there's loot in here. So, to finish the area, there's a chest here on the right. I believe up here on the right, it's like a 24-hour... Once a day you can come and get this loot, I think. There it is. So I'm mostly keeping my eyes on Steve because, like I said, the paving's not great. And if he dies, I'm kind of fucked. Where's... There he is. Hey, buddy. If we have time, I'll show you a big dungeon where I'll definitely die. It's a bit of a travel, but it's like the first major dungeon. It's like a crypt. I want to show you the... Hold on. So this skill is called Tell Me About Your Mother. Oh, are they immune? Oh, they're immune. Never mind. It's a sleep effect for 10 seconds while they think about their mum. For some reason, slimes take hours to kill. Also, I should be using first aid because I need XP. So I can get my rat res. There you go. Big fat sack of really, really OP loot. This is like really high level stuff. I can't even equip this yet. Oh, I've got new gear. If I can get psychology to 10, I can use some items I've had kicking around from events and stuff. Let's make our way to the exit. I like the fear. You're so scary they just run off. So first aid. Some of these skills aren't linked to your weapons, so that anyone can use them. So you can have first aid so anyone can be a healer if you want. But you have to level it by using it in a fight, and then you get like, I don't know, X seconds of XP credit. You can see it all spamming down here for XP. So yeah, it's like it's a modern made but retro inspired MMO that's one big fucking shitpost. It's as janky as you'd expect. I really wish you could resurrect your... Oh wow, one shot. Resurrect your little buddy without first aid shit, because it's quite oppressive at the start of the game. But, you know. Nice. I killed him by insulting his family. Excellent. I like that everything gives you XP as well, because no matter what you do, you have a bar that's going up if you're you know, if you like to do everything sort of thing. Psychology does much less DPS than like sword. Oh no. Uh-oh. Much less DPS than the sword does. But it gives you like crowd control and shit like that. Little Steve is basically doing all my damage. There we go. 10 psychology, right. I'm going to equip... Oh, I got a new ability. Pep Talk. I got a heal. So if I can get somewhere safe, I can show you how skills work. Hold on. Right, so all your skills are here for this skill tree. You start off with the basic, like, spam attack. And then every level or two, you get a new one. So this is... this is your heal. I don't really need a heal, to be honest. I just want to see what it looks like. Right, heal my rat. Or actually, heal me, because I'm injured. He just does a cheer emote that gives you health. Excellent.
If you show me your Gorgon, I'll show you mine. And who knows what will happen, just give it a bit of time.
I mean, May, this game... 2 of the 3 starting races in this game all have the word horny in their description, so I think this might be the game for you. May, thank you for the 106. I appreciate it. Hi, bud. How you doing, May? How have you been, dude? Whenever you want to help me out, thanks, rat buddy. Alright, I'm going to hide over here while little Steve does all the work. Go on, Steve. Go on, Ratman. Please. Please. There we go. Yeah, most of my DPS just comes from the rat. I don't do a whole lot here if I don't have sword equipped or sword skill equipped. Right, we're going to go to the top right, and I'm going to show you the exit, and we're going to try and go to the... Oh, fucking hell. That's the acid trap. I don't like the acid trap. I want to try and show you the undead crypt before the end of the night. I will definitely die in there, but it's... You know, it'll be vaguely amusing. Oh, I can't be asked to go over there. Go on, Steve. Is this like a fake MMO? No, this is a real MMO. This is a modern made, but like retro MMO inspired game. So it came out like a couple of weeks ago as 1.0. It's been early access for ages. But it's very inspired by older games, and in the good ways and the bad ways. It's also a huge shitpost. It's not very serious. It's not like EQ where there's like a serious story and it's very, very, you know, serious highbrow fantasy. This game is a shitpost. Like, these skills I'm using right now, one of them's called How I Met Your Mother. So, I'm killing my enemies with being mean to them, which is a bit silly. Project Gorgon's the name. Just confused. Who left all the dinosaurs and rats in the tunnel? I don't know. I don't know either. Junks, hello, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? What's up, you freaking weirdos? What game is this? Fucking sewer rats. Had my times in the past, I'm not proud. Okay, so now we know why this place is full of rats. It's from Jog's younger years, where Lots of very, very weird things happen. Hi, Jugs. How you doing, man? What's up, buddy? Right, I think we're almost out. I'll show you the crypt. I'm not going to get very far in the crypt, but I'll show you anyway. And I'm also not using optimal builds. I'm using, like, bad builds. Because they're amusing. I got new gear. Look at this. New sexy gear. Very nice. I had a bunch of stuff. New pants. So, whatever you're wearing, or whatever your skills are at the time, the loot that drops is based on your class. So all the loot that's dropping now, most of it, is like, you need psychology and animal handling. I do like the class system. Wait, where is this? Huh? Oh, this goes to the crypt. Huh. I didn't realize that. I thought this kicked you back out. No, this go. Okay. Well, I want to show you guys the crypt. Would you look at that? I found a shortcut to the crypt by accident. Wouldn't you know it? Nice. Oh my god, someone is streaming while I'm awake. Folsom, hello. It is me. I am indeed streaming, and you do seem to be awake. Hi, bud. Hey, Ben Folsom. Daddy, did you hear what EverQuest is doing? Yep. I did. You're talking about EverQuest Legends. You know the funny thing about that is that there was a, I don't know if you know, there was a private server that did that. The private server was making over $100,000 a month from microtransactions. Got the fuck sued out of them for copyright. And now they're making a very cool looking and much cleaner and more controlled official version of that. Which looks very cool. It's got instances and stuff as well. So yeah, I'm in their Discord. I follow progress. The only thing, everything looks great, and I'm probably going to play it. The only thing is it has a sub fee, and I hate sub fees with a burning passion. But I will probably at least play it for a bit, because I want to see what's up. But yeah, I will be playing EQ Legends. If I can stream it, because they're going to do a beta soon, but I think they're under NDA. I don't think we're allowed to stream it. But as soon as they give us the green flag, I will stream the game. It'll just be you and me. No one else cares about EQ. But I'll stream it just for you. Well, that private show I promised you years ago, we're gonna do that over EQL. I'm guessing you're gonna play it. You anally birthed all these rats and you're killing my children. They deserve it. I fucking hate rats. Except little Steve. Wait, where's my buddy? Where's my rat? There he is. He's a bit shy. You guys are making little Steve shy. Come on, buddy. They're good people here. Okay, my rat is actually stuck. Okay, hold on. There we... Look at him. Look at how adorable he is. Little Steve. A little rat friend. I love him. Your children smell like shit. That does seem to be a thing that children do. Lots of unclean furry things in the past. Wait, you're an ex-furry? I didn't realize you could move on from that in your life. I am doing well. How are you doing, Jugs? I hope you're doing well, bud. Twitch is lonely if you're on PST and work 7:30 AM to 5:30. Oh, yeah? Are all the people that you watch asleep during that time? Off. EST is 5 hours behind me, so that's... Oh, yeah, that's midday. Trying to calculate. I think EST is 5 hours behind me. Yeah, so that's midday till 10. Midday to 10 PM? I think, give or take. So yeah, I'm on at the tail end of your around time. Sir Arif. Can you buy my shit? Oh, hell yeah. Give me all the money. I'm sure these are really valuable, but I don't care. I just want money because I'm poor. There you go. Thanks for the money. Right, welcome to the crypt. This is the first, like, major dungeon. I have been here. I followed a really high-level dude all the way up there. We got locked in the boss chamber, and I got one-shot by a god. That was fun. I'm gonna go this way now. That's why I love them. All the English streamers are in bed, and all the Middle Eastern people east of me in the US are going to bed. RIP. That is unfortunate. That sucks, mate. Yeah, I mean, of the very few streamers that are still around that I watch, most of them also stream at crazy o'clock. I think like half of the streamers that I'm friends with and want to actually watch do their thing stream like 5, 6 a.m. my time when I am very much asleep. Well, oh fuck, I'm getting killed. Ah! Why am I dying so quickly? Oh, I'm fucked. I'm so dead. Help! Help me! Well, that didn't go very well. Why did I die so quick? Last time... Oh! When I first came here, they gave away this special magic cake that gives you more HP. And I was really tough. And now I'm not. Now I'm a squishy, weak baby. That's why I died. Well, when you die in this game, you get death XP. You can become a professional dyer, which is pretty good. That was unfortunate. Do I have... I don't have any food. That's why I'm fucked. Oh, no, I don't have any food. You need food or you get no regen. I don't think you can just eat just butter. Damn it. I forgot to buy food. I had a piece of cheddar and I sold it to that guy back there. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess I'll just starve. Hit me up. Always streaming your cock. Wait, what? What do you mean by that statement? What do you mean by that statement? Tell everybody what you mean by that right now. Right, I'm gonna try and leech off this guy because he seems to be doing a lot better than me. I just follow this random dude and be like, hey man, look at that tiger. That's an animal handling pet. I want a tiger. Why can't you be a tiger, little Steve? Why are you a little shitty rat? I want that massive fucking tiger. It's like when you played SWG and very high level animal handlers had those, whatever the dinosaurs are called in Star Wars. Shit was crazy. Right, that's a boss. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill a boss with my potato HP. You really shouldn't run around without food. Running around without food is a very, very bad idea. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed, man. I don't have any HP. I think all these enemies are really high level. I just wanted to show you guys this dungeon. I don't really care if I can get through it or not. So over here... Oh, that's the god. That's like... That's a very, very high level. Okay, I'm assuming these guys are professionals. They know what they're doing. Trust the more experienced players, right? I'm not going anywhere near that until I'm confident I can try and get some... I think they just line of sight harassing him. If I could send in little Steve and pray, I would, but if he dies, I have to go all the way back to town and get my shit back, which is... Oh shit! Let's go. Don't worry guys, I'm a professional. You guys have seen what I can do, you know that I'm an excellent player. We're so gonna die. Everyone's out here doing cool damage. Meanwhile... Oh no, little Steve! No! He killed little Steve! You son of a bitch! I can't believe he killed little Steve. Oh, I'm pissed off. I am upset, man. Are we killing him or are we just like fucking around? I don't understand. Okay, it seems that everyone else is AFK now, so I'm gonna die. Cool. Well, at least I get death XP. Now, I can summon Steve. He's a corpse. So it's really, really dumb. Like, the biggest thing that annoys me as someone who likes playing pet classes is if your pet dies, you have to go all the way back to town on foot. Because you can't teleport without teleport pads on the ground. You gotta run all the way back home to pay the handler to resurrect them so you can go back to playing the game. Which is really, really shit. The only way around it is to get 21st day, which takes forever to skill up. Because it basically, as soon as little Steve dies, my adventuring is over, which is not very good. You have a special Dan cam. Do you? Because I feel like you're saying that, but you don't mean it. I don't like being teased like that. What's this? Paranoia, stealing your money. You realize that everyone you know is trying to steal your money. Oh, there's an Easter event. Right, well, we should probably leave. I can't XP without my pet, so I guess we're leaving. I'll show you guys how long this run back is as well to get to town. Right, graveyard, crypt makes sense, right? Let me just show you. Can I heal myself? There you go. So, that is the run back. Now, by something like EQ standards, no big deal, right? But it's still a bit of a run. And I don't really understand the teleport system yet, because there's like pads on the floor. But I don't think you can teleport to them unless you shallow grave. Dig up the corpse of a shovel. Oh. We just did some grave robbing. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Excellent. Right, let's get home. I'll show you how the animal resurrection stuff works. But yeah, that's the TLDR of the game. It's very, very goofy. It's got that old school jank if you're into that. Some of the old schoolness is cool. Some of it's not so cool. It depends on you and your preferences. I like that it's a game you have and then you can just play forever. I fucking hate subscription fees with a burning passion. So I appreciate being able to log on whenever I want and do stuff. I wish the animal handling had a res. I think that's kind of silly. I also really like the skill system too. So a game that does... Oh, I don't have a saw for that, never mind. I like games where you can change your skills and class on the fly. To the one person who played Rift, which is another old MMO, that game was bomb. You can just switch out to any class you can imagine, like on the fly. And you can do the same in this, just by clicking a couple of boxes in the skill tree. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go res my rat. I'm gonna hang out with the people making music, because I get buffs. What is this? Do not go in there. There's a bear in my barn. Oh, I got a free skill. Wait. He has arms like a god. Wait, where's... In there? A giant bear. I have the distinct feeling that something terrible is about to happen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No one can stop me. No one can fucking stop me. Oh, and every NPC has quests. Every NPC has like a million... They're basically like, bring me some potatoes or whatever, or go hand this message in. They're not too exciting, but you need them for relationship XP. I'm guessing if I go in there, something very bad is going to happen to my character. Is there a bear in the haystack? Oh! Seek objective. Face the next objective in your active quest. Oh! Cool. Is this supposed to be a... That's a barn, right? It looks like a barn to me. Maybe it's like a boss that respawns or something. Rift was great ahead of its time. Shame they fucked it. Yep. Rift is really funny because now on Steam, Rift sends out like weekly news updates. Like, hey, we fixed this one bug. Or, hey guys, check out this cool new event. And no one plays it. They're talking to nobody. I don't know why they even bother. Because I know that that company got... It set me on fire! I'm gonna die! Can I sleep on... Okay, we're gonna sleep the fire off. I think that fire might actually kill me. We're gonna die from the fire. Oh well. Hey, I get XP for dying, I don't fucking care. But yeah, Rift was a great MMO. Does that heal me? Ah! I'm gonna die. Ah! I got bonus XP from suicide by immolation. Oh! I just teleported to town for free. Perfect. All in a day's work. That actually worked out really well. Camel toe? I will mourn the camel toe. There you go. Pour one out for camel toe. Grab this egg. Right, let me get my rat back. This is like the worst thing so far is can't resurrect your rat without crazy first aid. I think that's really silly. Is what it is. There you go. Little Steve's back. There you go, buddy. Right, let's go listen to music. But yeah, no, I loved Rift very, very much. If they made a Rift 2.0 with like modern quality of life and just cleaned it up, no subscription fee, just buy the game, buy, you know, expansions and stuff like that, they would make so much money. They really would. Right, music? Someone's playing music. It's down on the fire a bit. Original company sold it to the one company who's basically money hungry and tries to milk everyone. Yeah, that's Tryon World's own made Rift. I forget the name of the company that bought it, but they're a company that's known for basically a company that buys failing MMOs in bulk for pennies, and then just, you know, pay to win, nickel and dimes the 5 people remaining, the whales, to just try and make a bit more cash before it goes. But they've been holding on to Rift for years. I can't imagine it's profitable, but they wouldn't keep doing it if there wasn't money. There's probably like 2 people that still play it, and they're both crazy whales. So it must be profitable just to keep it around for nobody, which is really wild to think about. You got cool ass hair. Barbarella. Right, can I do... No, I need to like befriend the NPCs. There's like a weekly limit on how much you can vendor, which is really weird. But basically you have to make friends with the NPCs so they give you shit. And they sell you more stuff and all that. What was a broom? Naval ring? Awesome, thanks. The only guy who'll be my friend is Mushroom Jack. He's just some weirdo elf that wants to like touch mushrooms. Very, very weird. There you go, you can buy all my shit, I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, there's offline stuff too. So I'm gonna experiment with Mushroom Jack's mushroom recipes. So now when I log off, we're automatically hanging out and we're getting like friendship XP or whatever. It just unlocks more options with that character. It's like a faction system. Can I quit? There we go. You're a whale, just not in games. You shut the fuck up, mate. We are not gonna have that here. How dare you? But yeah, that was Project Gorgon. It is a modern, but very, very old school inspired. It's like an old ass MMO made today that's a giant shitpost, not too serious, and horny elves. And also I like the class system. My main gripe, I don't mind the jankiness. Jankiness is part of the old game smell. Can't do without that. I wish as an animal handler, I could resurrect my buddy without going all the way back to town. It takes too long. You can't just say your pet died and therefore your adventure is over, because they die in 2 seconds. It's crazy. That is my main gripe of it, but it's pretty cool. If you want to know more about Project Gorgon, I will drop a link to their Steam page in chat so you can go have a peek.
From the minds that brought you.
Whoa. Oh wait, hold on.
Asheron's Call.
Ha, yeah, some of the devs also made AC. All I remember about Asheron's Call is I think the MMO lasted like a month or 2. I had a lizard man who would play the bongos, and the bongos music would kill people. That's it. That's my only memory of AC, is my bongo lizard man. Rip to my bongo lizard man, I miss you. If you guys want to know more about Project Gorgon, here is a link to their Steam page if you want to have a look. And shout out to Keymailer and Elder Game LLC. I appreciate ya. What an interesting shitpost you've made. It's pretty funny.